So I wasn't gonna watch this movie, but curiosity got the better of me, so here I am talking about 365 Days. 365 Days is a Polish erotic romantic drama film based on the first novel of a trilogy written by Blanka Lipińska. The film stars Michele Morrone as Don Massimo Torricelli, who, look, I get it, dude's a straight up snack, freaking Adonis in modern times. What he is, however, is not good at getting us into the headspace of this character. And this is not entirely his fault because the writing is very half-assed. I mean, nothing this guy says makes any sense, and everything he does say, he contradicts every 2 seconds. Not to mention, he is abusive and misogynistic as hell. And I'm not gonna say manipulative because although the film wants you to think he's manipulative, everything he does is painfully transparent, and his harebrained schemes are so fucking dumb. Anna Maria Sieklucka plays Laura Biel, a young woman from Warsaw who gets kidnapped by Massimo and is given 365 days to fall in love with him. I don't know why this is supposed to be a good idea. Her performance doesn't work for me either. I have no idea what she's feeling from one moment to the next, if she's sad or scared or horny or all or none. No clue. Blank slate. Daniel Radcliffe in Harry Potter, just nice looking, dead behind the eyes. At least Dakota Johnson is a good actress, so 50 Shades of Grey, however cringy, is believable. Quick aside though, Daniel Radcliffe is only bad in Harry Potter. He's amazing in everything else. Go see season 2 of Miracle Workers, he's a treasure. Okay, back to the film. So the premise is that this guy creeped on her a long time back, then had a traumatic near-death experience during which time he kept dreaming about her, then spent all his energies trying to find her and having incredibly accurate paintings made of her. It's never explained if he's the one who makes the paintings. In fact, a different painting in a similar style is referred to as a gift, which is evidence to me that he had these paintings made, which means he described her to this artist from memory and the paintings came out as a spitting image of her. I mean, why aren't police sketch artists catching more criminals? It's because rich mobsters like this guy are hogging all the good ones. Friggin' capitalism. So anyway, he finds her randomly, then decides that he's gonna drug her boyfriend and put him in compromising positions with another woman and take his pictures. Then abduct the girl and show her the pictures, then issue a 365-day countdown for her to fall in love with him. I don't understand why this is a good plan from the character's perspective. I mean, he clearly has the money and the patience to spend a year trying to woo this girl, so why not just get an apartment near where she lives, place himself in her life, systematically inject conflict between the couple while sliding into a position of a confidant and eventual lover? I mean, that's manipulative. I don't even know what this is. I mean, I know what this is. This is a lady's very specific fetish which she turned into a super successful franchise. This movie has a lot of clunky, terrible, weird, heavy-handed dialogue. Lots of the girls spouting pseudo-feminist garbage in an attempt to come across as feisty, but it's also buzzword and jargon-filled that it sounds hollow. And I mean, in the end, Stockholm Syndrome fully sets in, so yeah, she's clearly not that headstrong. In the first 20 minutes, he's stalking her around a hotel or something, and he's basically Batman. He just appears out of thin air and disappears just as easily, not to mention his terrible line, "Are you lost, baby girl?" Just ugh. Although it has led to a pretty funny meme of thirsty people responding with a "yes, daddy." Also, this line, after she's kidnapped, she says something to the effect of, "I'm not a bag of potatoes to be transferred around." What? And I mentioned this before, everything he says is super contradictory. He says to her that he won't do anything without her permission, but he routinely drags her against her will all over the place. And he keeps saying he won't touch her, but like in the next scene he shoves his hand down her pants. He even says he won't tie her up and then restrains her twice in the movie. So like, what's up, Massimo? This movie is bizarre and problematic and really weird in its core because of its premise and plot or lack thereof. And honestly, the whole thing makes me super uncomfortable. But looking past that, this movie is so random and nonsensical, there's really nothing redeeming in there. I know a lot of people are super into this movie because it's all hot and steamy, and that's fine. I'm not here to shame anyone for liking what they like. But god, the filmmaking is atrocious. From the clunky dialogue in all 3 languages to the stiff and honestly painful acting. to the horrible editing and terrible pacing, this movie has absolutely nothing going for it. It's a great movie to hate watch, but even then, you'll be pretty uncomfortable with the non-consensuality of its sensuality. Bad joke, but I'm gonna own it.